frustration, intense hatred, that seething hatred that could lead someone to murder under the right conditions. Those are what robotic brains need to grow. You're wrong, Dr. Dent. You may be a genius, sir, but you are gravely mistaken. A brain capable of error. That's what it means to have reached perfection. And that is the greatest robot the world has ever seen.
The scene I just showed you is from the anime adaptation of the popular manga Pluto by the legendary and renowned Naoki Urasawa. But that's not really the point of this video. This video is about a certain robot, and his name is...
An amazing monument, Hercules. You should be proud.
I told him not to build that it would cheapen the view of the ruins, and that it was a waste of time and money. But they ended up building a giant statue of my pancratian suit anyway. Of course they did. Humans like that kind of stuff.
I happened to catch the match last night. You battled with your trademark strength.
I just did what I always do.
Care for a cup of tea? I was thinking maybe we could sit and talk.
I don't play at human stuff. Because I'm a robot. A killing machine who leaves his opponents in pieces.
Recently, it feels like there's been a lot less of that.
In other words, you're thinking that I've gone soft. That I could have been more brutal in how I won the fight. You worried about me? I do have that fight with Brando coming up. Speaking of, heard you paid him a visit too.
I did. It's impressive how tough he is.
Yeah, I'll bet. Me and Brando have faced off many times. He's always been tough. And especially back in the day.
During the 39th Central Asian War. Is that what you mean?
Hey, Detective Gesicht. Do you know why humans care so much about building these monuments? Because I do. Because it's in their nature to forget. That's why before time can snuff out a memory, they build these statues and whatnot so they can remember. Then there's us robots, Detective. Unless we go to the trouble of erasing something, our memories are going to last forever. I remember all of it in perfect detail. Our comrades in arms, and mountains of destroyed robot corpses, friend and foe alike. Gave me a killer instinct, even now. But ever since, I haven't been able to destroy my opponents. Do humans have a name for this feeling?
I think they would call it compassion.
Hey, I wonder if we're evolving in our own way.
The scene I just showed you is a conversation between the robot detective Gesicht and the robot Hercules. To give context to the situation, the detective Gesicht is working on a case that involves a rogue AI killing the mightiest robots in the world. So he goes around investigating the 7 strongest robots in the world, one of those robots being Hercules. Now, I'm going to show you another scene where Hercules interacts with another one of the 7 strongest robots to better show his character and how it differs from the rest. To give context to the situation, a few of the 7 strongest robots have just fought in a massive battle, and they're all feeling fit in their own ways.
Hey, Blanc, you hanging in? What's your status? Take any damage? Well, Brando, you destroyed 2,895. I got 77 more than that. How about you? How many combatants did you destroy? A lot of them. A lot of them, huh? Pretty impressive. 3 3,022 of them.
What are we doing here? I don't know. I came here to fight for a just cause, didn't we? To liberate robots from the yoke of oppression. That's why we came, right? Wasn't it?
The palace of Darius the 14th. They say it's about to fall. Our peacekeeping forces have entered the capital in triumph. Adam, the peace ambassador. Of course he got the easy job. Why are we here? That's the big question, right? Who are we supposed to kill in this desert day after day? Who are we supposed to hate? Couldn't tell you.
Hate, huh?
It fuels their wars, but I don't even know what it feels like.
Thanks to the scene I just showed you, as well as the previous scene, you can tell Hercules is different than the other robots. Unlike the other robots who are more kind, empathetic, and downright Satan-like in the way they act, Hercules is more aggressive, assertive, and even hateful to a certain degree. Yet, despite these flaws, I feel like all of the things I mentioned, weirdly enough, make him more human in a way.
So you can sense it too.
Yes, the strangeness of its power. Would you like me to help you?
You're not wired for what's gonna happen here.
It's true. Even now I can't abide the thought of fighting.
Meanwhile, fighting is what I do best in life. I was built for combat. That's my purpose. Get out of here. I can't be worrying about your pacifist ass when I'm mid-fight with that thing.
I know that you look down on me for it, refusing to serve in the war while others heeded the call.
I give you grief, but maybe you were right, Epsilon. Skipping the whole damn war like you did? Maybe we all should have sat it out. I was built to fight, I know that about me. But that war was something else. Something you can't get rid of. Back then, there was this robot I fought alongside. An elite airborne model. A lot of our successful missions were thanks to his exploits. I remember the last time I saw him. He was washing his hands under a broken pipe. Over and over again. Even though he was a robot. Like they were filthy. The enemy heading here right now, I think they're a ghost.
A ghost?
Whatever I'm about to fight wants to annihilate me. It's the ghost of all those who fell. Get out. Those deaths aren't on you. You shouldn't have to die for them.
Adam died for them and he didn't hurt anyone. None of the guilt was his, and yet he was struck down all the same. I think you know something, don't you? No. I think you learned something in that awful war.
I told you to go.
I'll track the battle from 3,000 meters out.
You do what you're gonna. Collect whatever battle data you can from up there. I always fight better for an audience, even just a solitary peacenik. So says Hercules, the god of battle.
I imagine at this point you're probably asking why. Why am I showing you all of these scenes? Well, there's one thing I wanted to show you from all of these scenes. Remember the first thing I showed you in the video? That scene of Tenma explaining what he considers a perfect robot? Well, to me at least, his criteria for the perfect robot perfectly fits Hercules. You see, Tenma believes that struggle, suffering, and pain help us evolve and grow. And that's why he believes that for a robot to be perfect, it must have hatred. Hatred in order to evolve. And Hercules fits his criteria perfectly. And the other reason I believe this makes him perfect is because despite all these flaws, it makes him human. Hercules is violent, aggressive, wrathful, and these things help them grow and evolve for the better and for the worse. We as humans are far from perfect. We are flawed, spiteful, hateful, stubborn, and more. Yet, despite these flaws, they help us grow. They help us evolve. They help us become things we thought we never could. And that's why I believe Hercules is the perfect robot.